The IRS has clarified the impact of the child tax credit on government benefits such as SSI, SSDI, Medicaid, and food assistance. The IRS tells us that the child tax credit payments will not be considered income for a family. Therefore, it will not change the amount you receive in federal benefits. And like we said, that is SSI, SSDI, Medicaid, food assistance such as SNAP benefits, but also WIC, Women, Infant, and Children, or Section 8 or other public housing programs. It was the American Rescue Plan that made important changes to the child tax credit for 2021. It changes the dollar amount of the credit, increasing it, but also allowing for advanced payments of the credit, which means monthly checks coming to families as soon as July 15th, 2021. This is instead of waiting until tax time in 2022 to claim your full credit amount. People were concerned how to treat those advance payments, however, and that's why the guidance from the IRS was helpful. It's clarity, and it's consistent with the U.S. code that tells us that a federal tax refund or advance payment with respect to a refundable credit will not be counted as income or a resource in the first 12 months it's received. And the child tax credit is an advance payment with respect to a refundable credit, so it fits right into this definition. Now, if you don't use the money for 12 months, then it may be considered a resource for some programs after that, just like the way stimulus checks were treated. Now, like we said, this is a fully refundable credit, which means you get the child tax credit even if it exceeds your total tax bill. If the credit is beyond your tax liability, you keep the extra. If you don't owe any tax, you get the full credit amount. And under the new rules for 2021, people will qualify for a child tax credit even if they have no tax liability at all, which means if SSI is your only income, you can indeed claim the child tax credit. You don't need to have taxable income first to go get the credit. Here's how you can get the credit. The first way is you can file a federal tax return. We are past that tax filing deadline of May 17th, but that doesn't matter. You can claim your child tax credit there. You could also get other credits like your 2020 recovery rebate credit or earned income tax credit at the same time. If you don't owe money to the IRS, there's no penalty for filing your federal tax return after the filing deadline. If you don't intend to file a 2019 or 2020 federal tax return, however, there is another way. The IRS has set up a non-filer portal that looks very similar to earlier versions of a non-filer portal used to collect stimulus checks in 2020. You can register in the non-filer portal to claim your child tax credit. You could actually also grab a couple of your stimulus checks if you haven't gotten those at the same time. In the description below, we link to the non-filer portal, how to claim your child tax credits, register for them if you don't intend to file a federal tax return. You can also read the news release from the IRS and some of the frequently asked questions about the child tax credit to see if you indeed will be receiving monthly payments.